Okay, now we have seen already that is objectives of fractions. Fractions meaning, that is fractions meaning numerator, denominator. After that, now we are going to see type of fractions. That is, I'll explain. First, meaning of fraction. I've taught you already what is the meaning of fraction. Fraction is a part of fraction represents a part of a whole thing. Fraction represents a part of a whole thing, and it shows a part of one whole thing or a group. Fractions represents a part of a whole. It shows a part of one whole thing or a group. It is the meaning of fraction. That is, I gave the example very clearly because I showed the chalk piece and I explained it clearly. And also I given the examples. The fractions example is, I've told you 1 by 2, 2 by 5, 3 by 6, 4 by 9, 5 by even 2 by 5, 8 by 6, 10 by 12. All these are examples of fractions. And after that, numerator and denominator I've told you, and fraction is made up of two numbers. I clearly tell you, and it is made up of two numbers. First one is a top number, the next one is bottom number. Top number it is called as a numerator and bottom number is called as a denominator. And also I gave the example for that. What is the types of fractions we are going to see? Now we are going to see types of fractions. So what is the types of fractions? So there are many types of fractions are here, but now we are going to see some fractions only. There is a proper fraction and improper fraction, mixed fraction, like fractions, unlike fractions, and equivalent fractions. Okay, and types of fractions. A proper fraction, what is a proper fraction? The numerator is smaller than the denominator, it is called as a what? Proper fraction. Numerator is given as numerator smaller than the denominator. Numerator is smaller than the denominator, it is called as a proper fraction. What is an improper fraction? Numerator is greater than the denominator, it is called as a what? Improper fractions. And what is a mixed fraction? Mixed fraction is a fraction is composed a whole number and a proper fraction. It is called as a mixed fraction. Okay, and what is a like fraction? You must know what is a like fraction. If the denominator is same, it is a like fraction. If the denominator is different, it is an unlike fraction. And what is equivalent fraction? A fraction is multiplying or dividing by the same number, it is called as an equivalent fraction. Okay, now we have to go through one by one, and also we have to learn proper fractions. Proper fraction, numerator is smaller than its denominator. Numerator is smaller than its denominator. Numerator is less than the denominator. Numerator is less than the denominator. So 1 by 4, 2 by 5, 5 by 10, 4 by 8. So proper fraction. So first we are going to see what proper fraction. Proper fraction. So proper fraction, the example I told you, numerator. What is proper fraction? Numerator is smaller than the denominator. Numerator is smaller than the denominator is called as a proper fraction. For example, 1 by 4. So 1 is the numerator and 4 is the denominator. So 1 is less than 4. It is a what? Proper fraction. So it is a value less than 1. So always proper fraction is less than 1. The value of proper fraction is less than 1. So next example is 2 by 5. This is the numerator and this is the denominator. So 2 is less than 5. So it is a what? Proper fraction. So for that a given 5 by 10. The same thing, 5 by 10. 5 is the numerator and 10 is the denominator. So 5 is less than 10. It's a what? Proper fraction. Next we have to go to the next sum, 4 by 8. So what is the numerator? 4 is the numerator. And you know that very well, 8 is the denominator. So 4 is less than 8. You understood very clearly, it is a proper fraction. What is the value of proper fraction? Proper fraction is always less than 1. Proper fraction is always less than 1. Okay. Now we are move on to improper fraction. Improper fraction. What is improper fraction? Numerator is greater than the denominator. Numerator is greater than the denominator. Numerator is greater than the denominator. It is called as improper fraction. So now we are move on this. Numerator is bigger than or greater than the denominator. Numerator is bigger than or greater than its denominator. Numerator is greater than the denominator. So this is the less. This is the symbol of less and this is the symbol of greater. Okay, greater, lesser, greater. So what is this? Numerator is greater than the denominator. Example, 5 by 2, 3 by 2, 6 by 5, 7 by 3. Its value is greater than 1. So the always improper fraction value is greater than 1. Greater than 1. So look at this number. This 5 by 2. So 5 by 2, 5 is the numerator and 2 is the denominator. So 5 is greater than 2. So it is an improper fraction. So I'll write it on the board and explain it. So this is improper fractions. So 5 by 2, example is 5 by 2, okay, 5 by 2. So look at the number, this is the numerator and this is the denominator. Sorry, this is the numerator and this is the denominator. So numerator is greater than the denominator, it is an improper fraction. That is 5 is greater than 2. So it is a what fraction? Improper fraction. What is the fraction name? Improper fraction. So always the value of improper fraction is what? Improper fraction is what? Greater than 1. So greater than 1. So look at this. The next sum is, look at the next example. Sorry, not next sum. Next example, 3 by 2. So 3 by 2, 3 is greater than 2. So 3 by 2 is 3 is greater than 2. So we can call it as, it is an improper fraction. 6 by 5, 6 is the numerator and 5 is the what? Denominator. So compared to 6 and 5, 6 is greater than 5. So it is a improper fraction. 7 and 3, 7 by 3, 7 and 3 compared to 7 and 3, 7 is a greater than 3. So 7 is greater than 3, see 7 is greater than 3, so it is a what? Improper fraction. So the value is greater than 1, the value is greater than 1, the value is greater than 1, so it is an improper fraction. Next, we are going to see mixed fraction. What is a mixed fraction? Mixed fraction is composed of a whole number and a proper fraction. Mixed fraction. A mixed fraction is composed of a whole number and proper fraction. So mixed fraction means, I've told you already, a whole number and mixed fraction is a composed means combined together a whole number and a proper fraction. It is called as a what? Mixed fractions. First I've told you proper fraction. Proper fraction means numerator is lesser than the denominator. It is a proper fraction. This value is always less than 1. Improper fraction, numerator is greater than what? Denominator, its value is greater than 1. And what is a mixed fraction? It is a composed of or combined together a whole number and a proper fraction. It is called as a mixed fraction. Now we are going to see the mixed fraction examples. Example 5 1 by 4. 5 is a whole number. 4 1 by 5, 4 is a whole number. 7 1 by 2, 7 is a whole number. So 3 4 by 5, 3 is a whole number. So 5, 4, 7, 3 all are whole number. 1 by 4, 1 by 5, 1 by 2, 4 by 5. All are proper fraction. How could you say it is a proper fraction? Because 1 by 4, 1 is less than 4. So numerator is less than the denominator. 1 by 5, so 1 by 5, 1 is less than 5. So numerator is less than the denominator. 1 by 2, 1 is less than 2. So what is this? Numerator is less than denominator. 4 by 5, 4 less than 5. Numerator is lesser than the numerator is lesser than the denominator. So it is a proper fractions. So that is what? Mixed fraction. So again I'll tell you the mixed fraction example. Mixed fraction example. Other than the mixed fraction example, mixed fractions examples. What is this? Example is 4 3 by 4. So 4 is a what? Whole number. 4 is a whole number. Whole number. Then 3 by 4 is a what? Proper fraction. Proper fraction. Proper fractions. So 4 is a whole number and 3 by 4 is a proper fraction. So 3 is a what? Numerator and 4 is a what? Denominator. So numerator is what? Less than the denominator. So it is a proper fraction. So mixed fraction means I told you whole number and proper fraction combined. Combined or composed or combined together, it is a mixed fraction.